Be me. 26 years old, accountant at a mid-sized firm, living in a decent apartment downtown. Decent job, decent car, decent life. Nothing crazy but stable and comfortable. Been single for a while, mostly focusing on career and saving money for a house eventually. Friends keep telling me I need to put myself out there more, so I download dating apps. Swipe through the usual suspects, most conversations die after 3 messages. Then I match with this girl named Jessica. She's 24, works as a graphic designer at some startup. Her profile says she's into hiking, art museums, and deep conversations about life. We start chatting. She's actually responding with full sentences instead of one-word answers. Refreshing. We talk for like 2 weeks straight, every day, long conversations about everything. She tells me about her crazy ex-boyfriend who was toxic and manipulative. Red flag, but I ignore it. You seem so different from the guys I usually date, she texts one night. Ask her what she means. You're stable. You have your life together. You're not playing games. Take this as a compliment, because I'm apparently naive. We finally meet up for coffee on a Saturday afternoon at this trendy place she picks. She shows up wearing a sundress and denim jacket, looks even better than her photos. We talk for 3 hours straight. Conversation flows naturally. She's laughing at my jokes. She mentions her ex like 4 times during the conversation, each time saying how terrible he was. He was so unpredictable. I never knew if he'd show up or ghost me for days. He'd start fights over nothing just for the drama. He cheated on me twice, but I kept taking him back like an idiot. I'm sitting there thinking this girl dodged a bullet, and I'm the upgrade. Wrong, so wrong. We go on a second date to an art gallery she wanted to check out, some modern installation thing. I don't really get modern art, but I pretend to be interested because I like her. She's explaining the pieces to me with genuine enthusiasm, talking about color theory and emotional expression. This is so nice, just being able to enjoy something without drama, she says. Third date we go hiking. She packed a whole picnic with fancy cheeses and stuff. We sit at the top of this trail overlooking the city, eating sandwiches. I feel so comfortable with you, she says, leaning her head on my shoulder, like I can just be myself without worrying you'll flip out or cause problems. We start officially dating after that, become exclusive. Everything seems perfect. For the first month, it's all great. We're seeing each other 3 times a week, texting constantly. I meet her friends at a birthday party. They all seem to approve of me. Finally, someone normal, her friend Melissa says, drunk and loud. Yeah, Jessica always picks the worst guys. You're such a breath of fresh air. Jessica looks slightly annoyed but laughs it off. I meet her parents for dinner at their house in the suburbs. They're nice, very traditional. Her dad grills me about my job and 5-year plan. I apparently passed the test. He's a good one, honey. Don't mess this up, her mom says as we're leaving. Everything is going smooth, maybe too smooth. Around month 2, I notice Jessica starts texting less enthusiastically. Responses get shorter, takes longer to reply, suggests hanging out less frequently. When I ask if everything's okay, she says, yeah, of course, just busy with work. But her Instagram stories show her out with friends like every night, clearly not that busy. I don't want to be the paranoid boyfriend, so I give her space. We go out for dinner one Friday. She seems distracted the whole time, checking her phone. Sorry, work stuff, she says when I call her out on it. But I can see from the angle that she's scrolling through Instagram, not work emails. Jessica, what's going on? You've been distant lately. Nothing's going on. Why do you always have to analyze everything? This is the first time she snapped at me, catches me off guard. I'm just asking because I care about you. See, that's the problem. You're always so reasonable and calm. It's like you don't even have emotions. What? You want me to be unreasonable? She sighs, puts her phone down. No, forget it. I'm just stressed. We finish dinner in awkward silence. I drive her home. She gives me a quick kiss and goes inside. Spend the whole weekend overthinking the conversation. Monday she texts, hey, can we talk? The worst 4 words in the English language. We meet at a park near her place. She's wearing sunglasses even though it's overcast. I think I need some space to figure things out. Here we go. What things? Did I do something wrong? No, you didn't do anything wrong. That's kind of the problem. I'm confused as hell. You're too perfect. You never get jealous. You never start arguments. You're always understanding. Those sound like good things, Jessica. They are, I know they are. But it's like there's no passion, no fire. I'm sitting on this park bench realizing my girlfriend is breaking up with me for being too stable. So you want me to be an asshole? No, I don't know what I want. I just know that this feels too easy and it's freaking me out. She starts crying, takes off her sunglasses. I'm sorry. I know this doesn't make sense. I just need time to think. We agree to take a break, which everyone knows is just a slow motion breakup. I go home feeling like I got dumped for being too good of a boyfriend. Tell my roommate Marcus about it. He laughs. Bro, she's addicted to chaos. You're too boring for her. Thanks, Marcus. Really helpful. I'm serious, man. Some people are so used to toxic relationships that healthy ones feel wrong to them. Spend the next week in a funk, barely responding to Jessica's occasional "how are you" texts. She posts a story at some club looking happy, clearly not torn up about our break. 2 weeks into the break, she texts, I miss you, can we talk in person? I agree because I'm weak and still have hope. We meet at the same coffee shop from our first date. Feels symbolic or something. I've been doing a lot of thinking. And I think you're an amazing guy and any girl would be lucky to have you. Oh no, here comes the but. But I don't think I'm in the right headspace for a relationship right now. The classic line. I need to work on myself and figure out what I actually want. I nod, trying to keep composure. I understand. I hope you find what you're looking for. We hug goodbye. She holds on longer than necessary, then walks away. I sit in my car for 20 minutes just processing. Spend the next month doing the post-breakup routine, hitting the gym harder, hanging with friends more. Unfollow Jessica on social media because watching her stories is just torturing myself. My friend Katie keeps sending me screenshots anyway because she's concerned. Jessica is apparently going to parties every weekend, posting thirst traps, living her best life. She looks like she's having a meltdown, Katie says. Looks more like she's having fun to me, but whatever. About 6 weeks after the breakup, Katie texts me a screenshot that makes my blood boil. Jessica posted a photo with some dude. Caption says, sometimes chaos is exactly what you need. The guy has tattoos covering both arms, wearing a leather jacket. Basically looks like a walking red flag. Marcus sees it too, sends it to our group chat. Called it. She went straight back to dating douchebags. I try not to care, but it stings. Like I gave her stability and respect and she chose this. Few more weeks pass, I'm actually starting to feel better, even went on a date with a girl from work. Then Jessica texts me out of nowhere at 1 a.m. on a Tuesday. Hey, I know it's late, but I've been thinking about you. I don't respond immediately, trying to have self-respect. She double texts. I think I made a mistake. Here we go again. Morning comes, I respond, what do you want, Jessica? Can we get coffee and talk? I really need to see you. Against my better judgment, I agree, set it for that Saturday. Saturday arrives, I show up at the coffee shop, she's already there looking nervous. Her hair is different, dyed darker. She looks tired. Thanks for meeting me, I wasn't sure if you would. What's going on? She takes a deep breath. I've been seeing someone and it's been a disaster. Don't care, don't care, don't care. He's exciting and spontaneous, but he's also unreliable and kind of mean sometimes. Why are you telling me this? I realized that what we had was really special, and I took it for granted. I sit back, crossing my arms. So you're here because your rebound isn't working out? It's not like that. I genuinely miss you, miss us. Jessica, you literally dumped me because I was too stable, too understanding, too boring, essentially. I never said you were boring. You said there was no fire, no passion, same thing. She reaches across the table, trying to grab my hand. I pull away. I was confused and scared, and I made a huge mistake. And now you want me to what? Take you back so you can get bored again in 2 months? She starts crying. People are looking at us. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I was stupid. I just want another chance. Part of me wants to cave because seeing her cry makes me feel guilty. But the rational part of my brain is screaming to walk away. I don't think that's a good idea. Please, I promise I'll be different. I'll appreciate you this time. You'll appreciate me until the next time things feel too comfortable, then you'll bail again. She's full on sobbing now, mascara running. That's not fair. What's not fair is making me feel like being a good boyfriend was somehow wrong. I stand up to leave. Wait, please don't go. I hope things work out for you, Jessica, but I can't be your backup plan. I walk out feeling like I should feel victorious, but mostly just feel sad. Marcus calls me later. Did you tell her off? Please tell me you told her off. I said no to getting back together. That's my guy. Proud of you, bro. Think that's the end of it. Wrong. A few days later, Jessica starts liking all my old Instagram posts, going back months. Then she starts viewing all my stories within seconds of me posting them. Then she comments on a gym selfie. Looking good? I don't respond. She sends me a meme we used to laugh about when we were dating. I don't respond. She texts, I saw that new superhero movie and thought of you. Remember when we talked about wanting to see it? I don't respond. Friday night, I'm out with friends at a bar downtown when guess who walks in? Jessica, with the tattooed boyfriend. They're arguing already. I try to hide in our booth, but she spots me. She waves. I give a polite nod. 10 minutes later, she comes over alone. Hey, what are the chances? Very low chances. This is my regular bar that I told her about. She's clearly here on purpose. Hey, Jessica. This is so crazy running into you. How have you been? Good, just hanging with friends. She's hovering, clearly wanting an invitation to sit down. My friends are all staring. They know the drama. Well, I should get back to, my boyfriend. Cool, have a good night. She looks disappointed. Walks back to tattoo guy who's now on his phone, ignoring her. Katie leans over. She's clearly trying to make him jealous by coming here. Not my problem anymore. We order another round. I watch Jessica and boyfriend argue some more from across the bar. He gets up and leaves her there, just walks out. Jessica sits alone at the bar for a minute, then starts crying. The bartender brings her napkins. Every instinct says to go comfort her, because that's who I am. But Marcus grabs my arm. Don't you dare! She's crying alone at a bar, Marcus. Because she made bad choices. Not your circus, not your monkeys. I stay seated. It takes all my willpower. Jessica eventually pays her tab and leaves. Guilt eats at me the rest of the night. Sunday morning she texts, Thanks for not coming over last night. I would have just used you for comfort and that wouldn't be fair. Finally, some self-awareness. I hope you're okay. I'm not, but I will be. Currently single again if you're wondering. I'm not wondering. Okay, maybe a little. Focus on yourself, Jessica. Figure out what you actually want. I want someone who's kind and stable but also exciting. Is that too much to ask? Yes, it is. Those things aren't mutually exclusive. You just have to stop equating drama with passion. You're right. You're always right. That's what I loved about you. Loved, past tense. We chat a bit more. It's actually civil and mature. Can we be friends? She asks. Maybe eventually, but right now I think we both need space. That's fair. Thank you for being so understanding even after everything. We stopped texting after that. Life goes back to normal. I'm focusing on work, friends, hobbies. Go on a few dates with different girls. Nothing serious, but it's nice to feel wanted. 2 months later, I'm at a friend's wedding. Open bar, good music, everyone's having fun. I'm talking to the bride's cousin. She's cute. We're vibing. Then I see Jessica across the room. She's a bridesmaid. The bride is her college roommate. I completely forgot about that connection. Jessica sees me. Her face goes through several emotions rapidly. I excuse myself from the conversation and go outside for air. She follows me out. I didn't know you'd be here. Friend of the groom, I didn't know you'd be here either. We stand in awkward silence by the venue garden. You look good, she says finally. Thanks, you too. She's wearing a burgundy bridesmaid dress, hair curled, looks beautiful, honestly. I've been working on myself like you said, started seeing a therapist. That's good, genuinely. She's been helping me understand why I self-sabotage good things. I nod, not sure what to say. I know I really hurt you and I carry guilt about that every day. I appreciate you saying that. I don't expect you to forgive me or want anything to do with me. I just wanted you to know. She starts to go back inside. Jessica, she turns around. I hope your therapist helps you figure things out. You deserve to be happy. She smiles sadly. So do you. She goes back to the reception. I stay outside a bit longer. Spend the rest of the wedding avoiding being in the same area as her. The cousin and I exchange numbers, might lead somewhere, might not. Wedding ends, everyone's saying goodbye. Jessica's getting into an Uber alone. I'm walking to my car when I hear someone call my name. It's Jessica's friend Melissa, drunk and stumbling in heels. You were so good to her and she's stupid for letting you go. I help her find her ride, make sure she gets in safely. She still talks about you all the time, Melissa yells from the Uber window as they drive away. Great, that's not comforting at all. Drive home blasting music, thinking about everything. Realize that some people need to hit rock bottom before they learn their lessons. And sometimes being someone's rock bottom relationship is just part of life. 3 weeks after the wedding, Jessica adds me on LinkedIn, of all places. Sends a professional message about a job opening at her company that might suit my skills. It's actually relevant to my career interests, not an excuse to talk. I thank her for thinking of me, apply for the position, get called for an interview, nail it, get a second interview. Job offer comes through, better pay, better benefits, better everything. I accept. Realize I'm going to be working at the same company as my ex-girlfriend. Marcus thinks this is hilarious. What are the odds, bro? The universe is messing with you. First day of work, HR gives me the tour. Jessica works in a completely different department on another floor. Think maybe we'll barely see each other. Wrong again. Lunch break first day. I'm in the cafeteria when Jessica walks in with coworkers. We make eye contact, she waves, I wave back. She comes over to my table. How's your first day going? Good so far, everyone's been really welcoming. That's great. If you need anything or have questions, feel free to reach out. Professional, friendly, appropriate. She goes back to her table, doesn't bother me again. This becomes the pattern for weeks. We're friendly in passing, say hi in the hallway, nothing more. I hear through the office gossip that Jessica's been keeping to herself, not dating anyone. Apparently, she's really focused on work and personal growth. Good for her, honestly. I start dating someone from the marketing department, a girl named Rachel. She's fun, stable, has her life together. We click immediately. We're grabbing coffee in the break room when Jessica walks in. She sees us laughing together. Her face falls for a split second. Hey guys, she says with forced cheerfulness. Hey Jessica, this is Rachel. Rachel, this is Jessica. Oh, you work here too? Nice to meet you. They shake hands. Jessica's smile is tight. She makes her coffee quickly and leaves. Rachel turns to me. That was weird energy. Do you guys have history? I'm not gonna lie. We dated briefly like 6 months ago. It didn't work out. That explains it. She looked like she wanted to throw coffee at me. We laugh it off, but I feel slightly guilty. That night, Jessica texts me for the first time in months. She seems nice, I hope you're happy. I don't respond immediately. Discuss with Marcus first. Don't respond, bro, it's bait. Maybe she's just being genuine. No way, girls don't do that. I respond anyway. Thanks, I am. She reads it immediately but doesn't reply. A few days pass, everything's normal. Then Rachel tells me Jessica asked her about our relationship in the bathroom. She was like super casual about it, but asked how long we've been seeing each other and if it's serious. Red flag or just curiosity? What did you tell her? That it's new but going well. Why? Should I not have? No, it's fine. She's just my ex, so it might be a little weird for her. Rachel takes it well, isn't bothered by the ex situation. Life continues, work is going great. Rachel and I are getting more serious. Then the company announces a big team building retreat, mandatory attendance. It's a weekend at some resort upstate, trust falls and icebreakers and all that corporate nonsense. Jessica's department and my department are paired together for activities. Marcus isn't with the company, so I can't even complain to him in real time. The retreat arrives, we all bus up to this fancy resort. Room assignments are posted, I'm paired with Derek from accounting. Cool guy. Jessica's rooming with someone from her team. First activity is this ridiculous scavenger hunt in pairs, randomly assigned. Guess who I get paired with? Jessica. The retreat coordinator thinks this is funny. You two know each other, right? This should be easy. If only she knew. We get our list of items to find and head out into the resort grounds. This is awkward, huh? Jessica says after 5 minutes of silence. A little, yeah. We can just get through it quickly and efficiently. Sounds good. We work together finding stupid items like a pine cone and a blue rock. Actually make a good team. Finish third out of all the pairs. Dinner that night is a big group thing. Assigned seating, of course. I'm between Jessica and someone from finance. Rachel's at a different table, keeps giving me sympathetic looks. Jessica and I make small talk about work projects. Keep it professional. After dinner, there's a bonfire with s'mores and drinks. I'm roasting marshmallows with Rachel when Jessica sits nearby with a glass of wine. She's watching us with this sad expression. You okay? Someone asks her. Yeah, just tired, she responds quickly. The night winds down, everyone heads to their rooms. I'm walking back with Rachel when Jessica catches up to us. Hey, can I talk to you for a second? She asks me. Rachel squeezes my hand. I'll see you tomorrow for breakfast? Yeah, sounds good. She leaves. Jessica and I stand in the hallway. I know this weekend is probably weird for you. It's fine, Jessica. We're adults. We can handle working together. I just don't want you to think I'm trying to interfere with your happiness. I don't think that. She looks relieved. Rachel seems really great. She's lucky. Thanks. Awkward pause. I'm genuinely doing better. The work I've been doing on myself is helping. That's good. I'm glad. Maybe someday we can actually be friends? Maybe. She smiles, says goodnight, heads to her room. I go to my room where Derek's already asleep and snoring. Lie awake thinking about the whole situation. Wonder if Jessica really has changed or if she's just lonely. Wonder if I'm being too harsh by keeping distance. Decide that protecting my peace is more important than giving chances. Next morning is more team-building crap, ropes courses, and trust exercises. Jessica and I are in the same group but different partners, thankfully. Watch her laughing with coworkers. She seems genuinely lighter than before. Maybe the growth is real. Retreat ends. We all bus back to the city. Monday at work. Jessica stops by my desk. Thanks for being cool this weekend. I know it wasn't ideal. No problem. It wasn't that bad, honestly. Friends? She extends her hand for a shake. I shake it. Friendly coworkers? I'll take it. She walks away. I feel like maybe we've turned a corner. Rachel asks how the weekend was with the ex situation. Fine, actually. I think we've reached a good place. That's mature of both of you. Things stabilize. Work life is good. Relationship with Rachel is developing nicely. Then one Friday night, Rachel and I are at a restaurant when Jessica walks in on a date. She's with some guy in a suit. They're laughing, seem into each other. She sees us, waves, doesn't come over. I feel nothing. No jealousy, no sadness, just indifference. Is that her? Rachel asks. Yeah. She looks happy. Good for her. We finish our dinner. Don't think about it again. Realize I'm finally completely over Jessica and the whole situation. A few weeks later, the office has a happy hour for someone's promotion. Jessica and Suit Guy are there together, officially dating according to office gossip. I'm there with Rachel. We're all adults being social. End up in a group conversation. Jessica introduces Suit Guy as Kevin. Kevin and I met through mutual friends. He's an architect. Kevin seems nice, normal, talks about building designs and city planning. Not exciting, not dramatic, just a regular, stable guy. I catch Jessica's eye and she gives me this look like, I get it now. We continue the conversation. Everything's pleasant. As the night's ending, Jessica pulls me aside one more time. I owe you an apology, a real one. Jessica, we've moved past it. Let me say this, please. I nod. You were exactly what I needed and I wasn't ready for it. I sabotaged something good because I didn't think I deserved it. She's being genuine, not crying or dramatic, just honest. I spent months chasing chaos because it felt familiar, and being with Kevin now, I realized that what we had wasn't boring, it was healthy, and I was too immature to appreciate it. I appreciate you saying that. You're going to make Rachel really happy. You're doing the same things with her that you did with me, and she's smart enough to value it. It's the first time Jessica's taken full accountability without making it about her feelings. I hope you and Kevin work out. You seem happy. We are. He's great, and I'm actually ready for great this time. We hug. It feels like closure. Take care of yourself, Jessica. You too. Rejoin our respective partners. The night continues normally. My face when I dated a girl who dumped me for being too emotionally stable, and then watched her learn the hard way that drama isn't the same as passion. Be me. 6 months after the closure conversation with Jessica, life is actually going really well. Rachel and I have been together for 8 months now. Moved in together last month. Work is great. Got promoted to senior accountant with a nice raise. Jessica and Kevin are still together. See them occasionally at company events. Everything's cordial. Think I've finally escaped the drama completely. Wrong, because the universe has a sick sense of humor. One Tuesday morning I get to work and there's a company-wide email about a merger. Our firm is merging with a larger accounting company. Lots of restructuring coming. Everyone's nervous about job security and department changes. They announce there will be mandatory integration meetings, new team assignments, the whole deal. First integration meeting happens Friday. Conference room is packed. I'm sitting with my department when I see someone familiar walk in. It's Lauren, Jessica's best friend from college, who I met a few times when we were dating. She works for the company we're merging with, apparently in a senior position. She sees me, her eyes go wide, then she spots Jessica across the room. This is going to be interesting. Meeting is boring corporate stuff about synergy and collaborative opportunities. Afterwards, Lauren comes straight to Jessica. They hug and start talking animatedly. I try to slip out, but Lauren calls my name. Oh my God, I can't believe you work here. Small world. Yeah, crazy coincidence. Jessica looks uncomfortable. Kevin's standing next to her looking confused. How have you been? Jessica told me you guys are like friendly now? Yeah, we're co-workers. It's all good. Lauren has this mischievous look on her face. Well, this merger means I'll be around a lot more. We should all grab drinks sometime. Jessica quickly says, maybe. We'll see how busy everyone is with the transition. I excuse myself, go back to my desk, text Rachel about this new development. Your ex's best friend is going to be working there? That's awkward. Tell me about it. Over the next few weeks, Lauren is everywhere. She's on multiple integration committees. She's friendly to everyone, but keeps finding excuses to talk to me specifically. So how are things with Rachel? Jessica mentioned you're living together now. Why is Jessica discussing my relationship with her friends? Things are great. Thanks for asking. That's so good. You deserve someone who appreciates you. Weird emphasis on that last part. She keeps making comments like this, little digs that seem supportive but feel pointed. Jessica starts avoiding me at work, won't even make eye contact in the hallway. Kevin notices, pulls me aside one day. Hey man, is everything cool with you and Jessica? She's been acting weird since Lauren started. Everything's fine on my end, maybe ask her. I did, she says she's just stressed about the merger. I shrug, not my problem to solve. The following week, there's a team building dinner at a fancy restaurant downtown. I bring Rachel, Jessica brings Kevin. Lauren is there solo. We're all seated at a long table. Lauren somehow maneuvers to sit between me and Jessica. Dinner starts normal, people ordering drinks and appetizers. Lauren's had a few glasses of wine when she starts getting chatty. You know, I remember when Jessica and you were dating, she would not shut up about you. Jessica's face goes red. Lauren, nobody wants to hear about that. Oh, come on, it's ancient history. Plus, Kevin should know he's dating someone with good taste. Kevin laughs awkwardly. Rachel squeezes my hand under the table. She used to call me every night talking about how perfect you were, how stable and mature. Lauren, seriously, stop. Jessica's voice has an edge now. What? I'm just saying he was a good boyfriend. Better than that loser Tyler she dated before him. The table is getting quiet. People are noticing the tension. Then she dumped him and spent months crying about it. Remember Jess? Oh shit. Jessica stands up abruptly. I need some air. She walks outside. Kevin follows her, looking concerned. Lauren laughs. Oops, did I say too much? Yes, you did. Rachel leans over. What is her deal? I have no idea. The dinner continues awkwardly. Jessica and Kevin come back but leave early. As we're all heading out, Lauren corners me by the coat check. Look, I know that was messy, but someone needed to say it. Say what exactly? That Jessica made a huge mistake letting you go and she knows it. Lauren, she's with Kevin now. I'm with Rachel. Everyone's moved on. Have they though? She talks about you all the time still. This is news to me and not welcome news. That's between Jessica and Kevin, not my business. I'm just saying if you ever wanted another shot, she'd take you back in a heartbeat. I don't want another shot. I'm happy with Rachel. Lauren looks disappointed. Fine, but you should know she's settling for Kevin. He's nice, but he's not you. I walk away before she can say anything else, find Rachel waiting by the car. That woman is unhinged. Yeah, I don't know what her problem is. Drive home. Rachel's quiet. Are you okay? I ask. Do you still have feelings for Jessica? What? No, absolutely not. Because her friend seems to think there's unfinished business. Lauren's stirring up drama for no reason. Jessica and I are done. We've both moved on. Rachel seems satisfied with this answer, but I can tell she's worried. Next day at work, Jessica sends me a message on the company chat. I'm so sorry about Lauren last night. She was out of line. It's fine, not your fault. She's going through a bad breakup, and I think she's projecting her feelings about relationships onto everyone. That explains the chaos. No worries, let's just forget about it. Thanks for being understanding, I'll talk to her. Think that's the end of Lauren's interference. Wrong again. Lauren starts inviting both Jessica and me to the same meetings, even when it's not necessary. I think it's important to have multiple perspectives, she says when people question it. She assigns us to work on a joint project together, some audit reconciliation thing. You two are the best at your respective departments. Makes sense to pair you up. Jessica looks miserable about this. I'm not thrilled either. We have to meet twice a week to coordinate the project. First meeting is stiff and professional. We barely talk about anything non-work related. Second meeting, Jessica brings coffee for both of us. Remembered you like it black with 1 sugar? It's a small gesture, but feels too personal. Thanks. We work in silence mostly, just discussing spreadsheets and financial data. Third meeting, she asks, how's Rachel? Lauren mentioned she seems really nice. She is. Things are good. That's great. You guys seem happy together. Awkward silence. Kevin and I are thinking about getting engaged soon. Congratulations. That's a big step. Yeah, it feels right. He's a good partner. She says this, but doesn't sound convinced. You don't seem excited about it. I am. I'm just nervous about the commitment, I guess. Red flag. Why are you telling me this? Have you talked to Kevin about these concerns? Not really. I don't want him to think I'm not serious about us. I put down my pen. Jessica, with all due respect, I'm not the person you should be having this conversation with. She looks hurt. You're right. Sorry, that was inappropriate. We finish the meeting quickly. I leave feeling uncomfortable. Tell Rachel about it that night. She's having doubts about her boyfriend and telling you about it? I shut it down immediately. Good, because that's emotional affair territory. Rachel's not wrong. Next project meeting, I bring my laptop and headphones, make it clear we're just working. Jessica gets the message, keeps everything strictly business. Lauren notices the tension, pulls me aside after a different meeting. Are you and Jessica fighting? We're not anything, Lauren. We're co-workers working on a project. You used to be more than that, though. Used to being the key phrase, past tense, over. I just think you guys had something special, and it's sad it ended. It ended for good reasons. She wasn't happy. Now she's with someone else. I'm with someone else. Everyone's moved on. But are you really moved on, or are you just going through the motions? This woman will not quit. Lauren, I need you to stop whatever you're trying to do here. It's not helpful, and it's making everyone uncomfortable. She looks offended. I'm just trying to look out for my friend. By sabotaging her current relationship and disrupting mine? Great plan. I walk away, go straight to HR, file a complaint about Lauren creating hostile work environment through personal interference. HR takes it seriously, calls Lauren in for a meeting. Apparently, Jessica filed a similar complaint about Lauren's behavior. Lauren gets a formal warning about maintaining professional boundaries. She's pissed, stops talking to both Jessica and me. The office gossip mill goes crazy with speculation about what happened. People think Jessica and I had an affair and Lauren exposed it. People think Lauren was in love with me and got rejected. People think it's a love triangle situation. None of these are true, but rumors spread anyway. Rachel hears the gossip from someone in marketing. People are saying you and Jessica are having an affair. That's completely false. You know where I am every night. You live with me. I know that, but it's frustrating that people are talking. I go to HR again. They send out a company-wide reminder about workplace gossip and professionalism. This makes things worse because now everyone's definitely paying attention. Jessica and I can't even have normal work conversations without people watching. Kevin hears the rumors, confronts Jessica at work in front of people. Are you cheating on me with your ex? No, absolutely not. It's just office gossip. Then why are people talking about it? Because Lauren stirred up drama and people love to speculate. Their argument is loud enough that multiple people hear it. Security has to ask them to take it outside. I feel terrible for Kevin. He doesn't deserve this mess. That evening, Jessica calls me. First time we've talked on the phone in over a year. I am so sorry. This whole situation is out of control. It's not your fault Lauren created this mess. Kevin's furious. He thinks I still have feelings for you. Do you? I don't ask this out loud. You need to reassure him, and maybe couples counseling wouldn't hurt. You're probably right. Pause. Do you think we made a mistake? Not now, but back then? Jessica, don't do this. I'm serious. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if I hadn't ended things? It doesn't matter. We can't change the past. But if you could, would you? This is a trap question. I'm happy with Rachel. You're with Kevin. That's what matters. That's not an answer. It's the only answer I'm giving. You need to focus on your relationship, not hypotheticals about ours. She's quiet for a long moment. Kevin asked me to quit and find a job somewhere else. What did you say? I said I'd think about it, but it feels like running away. Maybe some distance would be good for everyone. You want me to leave? I want this drama to end. If that means one of us leaves, then maybe that's what needs to happen. Would you leave? If it came to that, possibly, but I just got promoted, so I'd rather not. So I should be the one to sacrifice my career? This conversation is going nowhere good. Look, I'm not telling you what to do. Make whatever decision is best for you and your relationship. Fine, thanks for nothing. She hangs up. Rachel asks who I was talking to. I explain the whole conversation. She's spiraling again. This is exactly what you told me about from before. Yeah, she gets like this when she's stressed. Not your problem to fix anymore. Rachel's right, but I still feel guilty. Next week at work, Jessica's not there. She called in sick Monday through Wednesday. Thursday, she comes back looking exhausted, dark circles under her eyes. Kevin's not with her anymore at company events. People notice. Friday, I'm leaving work when Jessica's waiting by my car. We need to talk. Jessica, I don't think that's a good idea. Kevin and I broke up. Shit. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you, though? Yes, I am. Breakups suck even when they're the right decision. He said he couldn't compete with a ghost, meaning you. I don't know what to say to that. He said I talk about you too much, compare him to you, look at you differently than I look at him. Do you? She shrugs helplessly. I don't know, maybe. I thought I was over you, but this whole situation made me realize I'm not. Here we go again. Jessica, you're not in love with me. You're in love with the idea of me, the stability I represented. That's not true. You broke up with me because being with me felt too easy, too comfortable, too boring. I was wrong about that. And then you got into another stable relationship with Kevin and the same doubts came up. She's crying now. That's different. It's not, though. You're going to feel this way with any healthy relationship because you've associated love with struggle and chaos. So what? I'm just broken forever? No, but you need to work on yourself alone, not jump into something with me or anyone else. She wipes her tears angrily. What if I told you I've been in therapy for 6 months specifically working on this? That's great, genuinely, but it doesn't change anything. Why not? Because I'm with Rachel, because I'm happy, because we tried this once and it didn't work. We were different people then. Not different enough. You're literally doing the same pattern right now. She's sobbing. I know you're right. I know you are, but it doesn't change how I feel. Jessica, go home, take care of yourself, focus on your healing, but leave me out of it. I get in my car, she's standing in the parking lot crying. Drive away feeling like the worst person alive, but knowing I did the right thing. Get home, Rachel immediately knows something's wrong. What happened? I tell her everything. Jessica and Kevin broke up and she basically confessed she's still in love with you? Yeah. How do you feel about that? Honestly, tired. I'm just really tired of this whole situation. Rachel studies my face. Do you still have feelings for her? No, I care about her as a human being who's struggling, but I'm not in love with her. Are you sure? I'm sure. You're who I want to be with. You're who I come home to. You're my partner. Rachel seems reassured, but I can tell this whole thing has shaken her confidence in us. Spend the weekend doing couples activities, reinforcing our relationship. Monday at work. Jessica's desk is empty. Ask around, someone says she took a leave of absence for personal reasons. Lauren corners me in the break room. This is your fault? Excuse me? Jessica's having a breakdown because you rejected her again. I'm in a relationship, Lauren. What was I supposed to do? You could have at least been kind about it. I was kind. I was also honest. Those things aren't mutually exclusive. She's my best friend and she's absolutely destroyed right now. Then maybe you should have thought about that before you spent weeks trying to push us back together. Lauren has no response to that. You created this mess by interfering, by making constant comments, by assigning us to work together. This is the consequence. She storms out. Later that day, I get an email from HR wanting to schedule a meeting. Great, what now? Meeting happens next morning. HR rep looks serious. We've received a complaint that you've been harassing a coworker. What? Who? We can't disclose that, but the complaint alleges you've been making unwanted advances. This is insane. I haven't made advances toward anyone. I'm in a committed relationship. They show me the complaint form. It's Lauren who filed it. She claims I've been pursuing Jessica, despite her repeatedly saying no. This is literally the opposite of what happened. This is completely false. Lauren has been trying to get Jessica and me back together for weeks. Do you have any evidence of that? I pull up the company chat messages where Jessica apologized for Lauren's behavior, show them the messages where I explicitly told Lauren to stop interfering. We'll need to investigate this thoroughly. In the meantime, try to avoid contact with both Lauren and Jessica. I'm being punished for being the victim in this situation. Call Rachel from my car during lunch break. She's livid. This is ridiculous. You've done nothing wrong. I know, but now there's an investigation and it's going to make everything worse. Can you get a lawyer? For what? It's an internal HR thing, not legal yet. Spend the next week in investigation hell. HR interviews multiple people. Coworkers who witnessed Lauren's behavior back up my story. People who saw Kevin and Jessica's argument confirm the timeline. Finally, HR calls me back in. We've concluded that the complaint was filed in bad faith and doesn't reflect what actually occurred. Relief floods through me. Lauren has been given a final warning and will be moved to a different office location. What about Jessica? She's still on leave. We've informed her of the investigation results, and she confirmed your account was accurate. So Jessica at least told the truth. We apologize for the stress this caused and want to assure you there will be no negative impact on your employment record. Great, but the damage to my reputation is already done. Office gossip has evolved to include the harassment complaint. People are taking sides. Some think I'm innocent, some think where there's smoke, there's fire. Rachel gets questioned by people at work about our relationship if I'm trustworthy. This affects her reputation now too. We have a serious conversation that weekend. I don't know if I can keep working there with all this drama, Rachel says. I'm the one who should leave. This is all connected to my past. Or we both leave and start fresh somewhere else. It's a big suggestion. You'd really leave your job because of this? I'd leave for US, for our peace, for getting away from this toxic situation. We spend hours discussing it, looking at job boards, considering options. Decide to both start applying elsewhere, see what happens. A month later, Rachel gets an offer from a company across town. Better position, more pay. I get contacted by a recruiter about a position at a different firm. Similar role, but better benefits. We both accept, put in our 2 weeks notice. The office reaction is mixed. Some people are sad to see us go. Others are relieved the drama source is leaving. My last day arrives. There's a small goodbye party with cake. Jessica's still on leave, not there. Lauren's at the other office, sends a petty email about how she's glad the toxic element is leaving. I don't respond. Clean out my desk, say goodbye to the coworkers who became actual friends. Derek from accounting gives me a hug. You handled all that drama way better than I would have, bro. Drive away from that office for the last time feeling lighter. Rachel and I start our new jobs the same week. Clean slate for both of us. New office, new coworkers, nobody knows our history or the drama. It's refreshing. 2 months into the new job, I get a LinkedIn message from Jessica. I heard you and Rachel left. I hope you're both doing well at your new positions. I don't respond immediately. Show Rachel first. What do you want to do? She asks. Probably just send a polite response and leave it at that. Rachel nods. Your call. I respond, thanks. We're both happy with the change. Hope you're doing better. She replies immediately. I am, still in therapy, working through a lot. I'm sorry for everything that happened. I appreciate that. I hope you find what you're looking for. I've learned that what I'm looking for isn't a person. It's peace with myself. That's actually pretty insightful. That's growth. Good for you. Thank you for being patient with me, even when I didn't deserve it. Everyone deserves patience when they're struggling. Take care of yourself, Jessica. You too. That's the last message we exchange. 6 months pass, life is good. Rachel and I are thriving at our new jobs. We get engaged, small proposal at the beach where we had our first weekend trip together. She says yes, we're planning a small wedding for next year. One Saturday, we're at a coffee shop when I see Lauren walk in. She sees me, her face goes through several emotions. She walks over. Congratulations on the engagement. I saw the photos Jessica posted. Wait, Jessica posted about my engagement? What photos? Lauren shows me her phone. Jessica shared one of the engagement photos Rachel posted with a caption, "Sometimes the right person is the one who stays when things get hard." Congratulations to two people who deserve happiness. It's weirdly mature and kind. Thanks, I say to Lauren. Look, I owe you an apology. I was going through my own stuff and took it out on you and Jessica. I appreciate you saying that. Jessica and I aren't really friends anymore. She said I was toxic and needed space. That's harsh, but probably fair. That's between you two. Yeah, well, I hope you have a good wedding and everything. She leaves. Rachel comes back with our coffees. Was that Lauren? Yeah, she apologized. Character development? Impressive. We laugh about it. Wedding planning continues. We decide to do a destination wedding, just close friends and family. My parents love Rachel, her parents love me, everything's falling into place. The week before the wedding, I get a card in the mail. Return address I don't recognize, open it cautiously. It's from Jessica, handwritten note inside. I won't be at your wedding, obviously, but I wanted to send my genuine congratulations and tell you that you were right about everything. I needed to work on myself, and I'm finally doing that in a healthy way. I'm dating someone new, and this time I'm approaching it differently. Thank you for being a good person, even when I made that difficult. Wishing you and Rachel a lifetime of happiness. Sincerely, Jessica. Show it to Rachel. That's actually really sweet. Yeah, it is. We put it with the other cards. It feels like final closure. Wedding day arrives. It's perfect. Intimate ceremony on a beach in Mexico. Surrounded by people who love us. No drama, no exes showing up. Just pure happiness. Rachel looks beautiful. I can't stop smiling the entire ceremony. Our vows are personal and meaningful. Several people cry. Reception is fun, dancing and laughter and celebration. Best man Marcus gives a speech. I watched this guy go through some serious relationship drama and come out the other side a better person, and I'm grateful he found someone who values him the way Rachel does. Cheers to the happy couple. Everyone raises their glasses. Later that night, Rachel and I are on the balcony of our hotel room. No regrets? She asks. Not a single one. Not even about Jessica? Especially not about Jessica. What we had was important at the time, but this is what was meant to be. We kiss as fireworks go off in the distance, perfectly timed by coincidence. Honeymoon is 2 weeks in Europe. We completely disconnect from the work and social media. When we get back and check our phones, there's a message from Derek. You'll never guess what happened at the old office. What now? Lauren got fired for falsifying expense reports. Karma's real, apparently. And Jessica transferred to the West Coast branch. Completely fresh start, but good. For her, honestly. Life continues. Rachel and I settle into married life. Buy a house, adopt a dog, build the stable, happy life I always wanted. Year after the wedding, we're at a mutual friend's party when someone brings up the old office drama. Remember when everyone thought you were having an affair with your ex? Everyone laughs. It's funny now that time has passed. That was the most stressful 3 months of my life, Rachel says. But it brought us closer, I add. It's true, going through that together strengthened our relationship. Friend asks whatever happened to Jessica. Last I heard, she's doing well, dating someone, figured her stuff out. Good for her. Everyone deserves happiness. We move on to other topics. Later that night, lying in bed, Rachel asks, "Do you think she's really happy now?" I hope so. She was never a bad person, just someone who needed to grow. That's generous of you. We all have our journey. Another year passes, we find out Rachel's pregnant. We're ecstatic. Start preparing the nursery, picking out names. I'm at a work conference in a different city when I see Jessica in the hotel lobby. She's with a guy laughing. They're both wearing conference badges. She sees me, waves, comes over with the guy. "This is crazy. How have you been?" "Good, really good. Congratulations on the pregnancy. I saw Rachel's post." She follows Rachel on social media, apparently. That's fine. "Thank you. We're really excited. This is my boyfriend, Thomas. Thomas, this is an old friend from my previous job." Thomas shakes my hand. Seems like a genuine nice guy. Thomas and I met in a cooking class. We've been together for almost a year now. She seems genuinely happy, relaxed in a way I never saw when we dated. That's great. I'm happy for you both. We chat for a few minutes about the conference, work stuff, surface level catching up. I should get going. Breakfast meeting in 20 minutes. Of course, it was really good to see you. She gives me a brief hug. Thank you for everything. I mean that. Take care of yourself, Jessica. Walk away feeling at peace with how everything turned out. Call Rachel from my hotel room, tell her about the encounter. How did it feel seeing her? Honestly, nothing. Like seeing an old coworker, no butterflies, no regrets, just neutral. That's how you know you're truly over someone. She's right. Conference ends, I fly home. Rachel picks me up from the airport. Seeing her with her baby bump, smiling and waving, I realize this is what happiness actually looks like. Not dramatic, not chaotic, not emotionally intense, just steady, comfortable, safe in the best way possible. We drive home talking about nursery paint colors and potential baby names. Mundane conversations that Jessica would have found boring years ago. But this is what I always wanted, this calm, predictable, beautiful life. Baby arrives 6 months later, healthy girl, we name her Emma. Rachel's amazing mother, I'm learning as I go, but loving every minute. Even the 3 a.m. diaper changes and crying fits feel meaningful. Emma's first birthday party, house full of friends and family. Marcus is the godfather. Gives a touching speech about watching me grow up. Derek drove 3 hours to be there with his new wife. Even some people from the new job came. It's the life I dreamed about when Jessica said I was too boring. Turns out boring is just another word for stable. And stable is what builds a life worth living. Few years pass, Emma's in preschool now. We're thinking about having another kid. I'm a director at my firm now. Rachel's a VP at hers. We bought a bigger house in a good school district. Everything's clicking into place. One evening, I'm scrolling social media when I see Jessica's engagement announcement. She's marrying Thomas. They look happy in the photos. Show Rachel. Good for her. Yeah, looks like everyone got their happy ending. I send Jessica a congratulations message. She replies with thanks and heart emoji. No long conversation, no dredging up the past, just two people who used to know each other being kind. That's healthy growth. Emma runs into the room asking me to read her a bedtime story. I close my phone, pick her up, carry her to her room. Rachel joins us. We all cuddle in Emma's bed reading about dinosaurs. This moment right here, this is what I was looking for all along. Not someone who needed me to be exciting or dramatic or unpredictable. Just someone who wanted to build a quiet, happy, emotionally safe life together. Turns out I wasn't too safe. Jessica just wasn't ready for what safe actually means. And that's okay. We both found our people in the end. Emma falls asleep between us. Rachel and I carefully extract ourselves, stand in the doorway watching our daughter sleep. We did good, Rachel whispers. We really did. My face when I got dumped for being emotionally safe and boring, then built an amazing life with someone who values exactly those qualities. That feeling when your ex finally grows up and finds happiness while you're already living yours, and everyone ends up better off than they started.